and I'm a museum specialist here with the Smithsonian's National Museum of African American History and Culture. And I'm standing in our hip hop section in front of a case that features items from MC Hammer and items from Outkast. And one of the things we want to do throughout the music exhibition is also explore connections between fashion, identity, and representation. So you can't talk about MC Hammer and not talk about the impact of Hammer pants and, you know, people picking that up, adopting it as a fashion trend. But then also, what's your identity? How do you represent yourself? So this hat, for example, from Big Boy, on the surface level, it's an Atlanta Braves hat. Of course he reps Atlanta. But that has been a branding thing for Outkast. In Big Boy primarily, you rarely ever see him without something Atlanta. But this hat was also created to match the release of one of his projects. So the color scheme coordinated with one of his releases. And then of course Andre 3000's style, fashion choices, very bold decisions that he's made over the years have let people kind of never know what to expect from him, and he's continued that. And he will say that that's, you know, he's kind of bringing punk rock into hip hop, which has deep, deep roots, of course, in clothing and representation. We also look a little bit at what consumers have available to them for fashion choices. You know, you buy concert t-shirts, you know, hip hop in particular, concert t-shirts are huge. This one was from a show in Los Angeles in 1991, and it was the first time that a group of just women headlined a major rap arena show. And so you have imagery here that includes an outline of Africa, a rainbow, a peace sign, a heart, and on the front of it is an image of a woman with very tall hair. You know, it's got these very, very strong themes and messages. But then also you kind of learn a little bit about hip-hop history through fashion often. So the Cedric and Cedar line featured this t-shirt with MC Rock, which is one of the most iconic images of any female MC in hip-hop ever. And this was actually donated to us by MC Light, because Rock was a major influence to MC Light. So these stories are very, very layered. So here we have an opportunity to talk about fashion, representation, and consumerism in hip-hop, but also with the connection with MC Light and Rock, you also talk about legacy, you talk about history, and you talk about influence. So there are a lot of different levels, a lot of different layers, and ways that we can explore the different stories these objects can tell.